That's the official story. The unofficial story is we met at a party the first day of college.
I was sitting in a dorm room having a really boring, very pretentious conversation with a bunch of people at an Ivy League school, and the door bursts open and this guy comes in and yells, "It's college, who wants to party?" Dead silence. Everyone in the room just stared at him, and I went, "Oh, I'd like to party." And that was Rob, and we've been friends ever since. But that doesn't really help you start a lighting company. So many years later, we were both living in Los Angeles, both working in the film industry.
So I worked at a talent agency, just like Entourage basically. My folks had a lighting company up in the Bay Area, went through a really tough time during the recession, and I quit my job, went to go work with them, help them get them back on their feet.
I'd been working on film sets, shooting as a cinematographer, and he came to me one day and said, "I need to learn how to talk about lighting. I have no idea why anyone would want one light versus another light." And at the same time, I was asking him, all right, you're much more in tune with people making bulbs right now than I am. Who has a new kind of lighting that we can use for film sets?
When I discovered the potential of plasma technology, which was just in its infancy, I showed it to John Miller, and he realized this would be a true game changer for the entertainment industry.
We turned it on, and we literally had that light bulb moment where it filled my living room with light, and I just went, this is amazing. Who's doing this? It did not dawn on me that I was starting a lighting company initially. We started building some prototypes. Literally, they involved sort of hacking up some old instruments, old Fresnels, old PARs, and shoving the electronics into it and trying to figure out how to rig it and wire it. And basically through that process, we were actually doing a demo at a rental house in LA. The guy who I was doing the demo for said, "Look, this is a really cool technology. I don't think you're ready to sell this. I'm certainly not gonna buy it from you, but everything I've ever bought is from this guy. So if you can convince him that this is a good idea, I'll keep listening to you."
So I started looking at it and I'm like, these guys actually have something here. I've seen plasma before, but the color was never right and it just wasn't ready. We ended up redesigning the lights and we came out with a full line of these lights for any application.
What's really great about plasma technology is its high output, great color quality, and long lifetime. And operating at 450 megahertz gives us flicker-free ability up to 225 million frames per second, and that's really exciting because everyone's coming out with a new high-speed camera, everybody's shooting slow motion, and we think with our output, our low heat, all those things come together to make the perfect light for high-speed cinematography.
I like to think of it more as innovative. Just like as LEDs came into this industry, people thought it wasn't going to happen. Now look what happens. It's the same thing what we're doing with plasma. It's taking our industry to the next level.
We're not trying to change what you love about lighting. Actually, we love the same things about lighting. Yes, we're using a brand new bulb technology that's completely revolutionary, but we put it in things that you should be familiar with. Maxis, PARs, Fresnels, fixtures that you know and can trust. We're not trying to disrupt your process. We're trying to give you the tools you need to do the work you want to, and letting you do what you've always wanted to do, which was light and make beautiful images and tell exciting stories. And the whole hope of a disruptive technology is to make that actually more possible, not less.